All right. So not sure where that cut off, but what we're saying is that solids just get ignored, liquids too. So if you had water, for example, it's the most common liquid in a reaction. It's really a trick question. Changing the amount of water, no effect on your system. Not true if water is a gas, so you do have to pay attention to what phase it's in. All right. So now the back side of the sheet that I've handed out has some additional Le Chatelier's principle examples. And what I've done is considered 4 changes, the exact same 4 changes, and asked the question 3 different ways, or asked 3 different questions about this. Again, to demonstrate the different way we can do this. So describe how the system is affected. That's kind of the way Mastering is asking you to do your homework. Shift left, shift right, or unaffected. Okay? Or I could have said, well, how is the equilibrium constant? None of these were the equilibrium constant. If we came back and did that, this would have an increase in the equilibrium constant, and then these 2 would have no change on the equilibrium constant because their concentration changes. All right, so that's kind of a boring question. And then the third one, well, how is the concentration of one particular chemical affected? That's kind of like what we did here in this first one. All right, so there's different ways of asking the questions, but this, considering the exact same changes each time, I think will help you sort of cement those into place. And it won't matter which way the question is asked, you'll sort of adapt or adopt a way of thinking about what happens, and then you'll be able to answer any of the questions that we have. Okay? And so then that wraps up everything for chapter 14 that is going to be on the exam. All right. Now, I have a review sheet prepared for you, since you won't see me again until the exam. So just as I've done for the other exams, with the other exam for Gen Chem 2 here, this sort of lays out what's on the exam, what the material is that we've covered in these 2 chapters, and then there are a whole bunch of practice problems for you to look at and to go ahead and get ready for the exam. You're going to go ahead and turn the video off actually for me, and then I've got 1 or 2 other things to say to Gen Chem students that are different than the other class. Bye.